Hey everyone, welcome to Ecstasy Chat. I'm Serge.
I'm Rob.
I'm Gen Z.
And I'm Gen X.
And we just can't stop watching Backrooms. We just recorded the missing persons video and we're just keeping that train rolling. We're doing the next one.
Yeah.
This next one is called Informational Video, which is interesting. And we just took a look at the description to see the date, because he writes out like the dates that these videos are meant to take place. And this one was, as Rob pointed out, was only a few weeks after the previous one. So it's interesting because in the previous video was kind of like the first time that we saw from our perspective that the researchers went into this place, and the fact that this is only several weeks afterwards and it's called informational video, that kind of leads me to believe that maybe the researchers, they went in, they did some inspection, and they're kind of trying to figure some stuff out, and they created this video as kind of like this quick summarization of what they know, what they saw and what they know so far about the backrooms. And so this is meant to be, I guess, used by people to kind of like as a PSA, right? Public service announcement.
It could be that, or to report back to their superiors.
Oh,
here's what's in.
I see.
Here's what's in this back room.
Right, maybe like the board of directors or something, right, of the company. So I'm excited to jump in. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm excited too.
Let's go.
Let it roll.
For internal use only.
So it
and
was
the company.
only from within the company.
Yeah, so definitely not a PSA. So that's kind of greedy though, isn't it? When they see like dead people there and they're like, let's not tell anybody about this.
Well, they don't want any liability.
Oh, right, because all those missing persons that have disappeared, they're probably gone
because this company opened that portal.
Yeah. Async. I wonder what async, why they chose that name.
It's kind of a cool name.
Yeah, because like it reminds me of like asynchronous. Yeah. Synchronous, asynchronous.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Project KV31 Research and Development Team.
I like this already. This reminds me of some of the videos that I watched on my onboarding when I first joined, because they kind of had that informational tone to it, right?
Yeah.
When I was like doing like training videos when you first onboard at a company and they start doing those videos for you, it kind of does feel like this, where you're sitting through is like, welcome to this training tutorial will go over, and then so and so.
Yeah.
But something just a quick connection, KV31. I play a lot of World of Tanks, so I know a lot of the tank models, and this reminds me of like the KV1, the KV2, KV13, like the tank models, but that's always completely different. They just
or K for Kane.
Kane, no, but it's Kane Pixels, Kane Parsons, so it wouldn't be KV.
Right.
So
yeah.
But so far just like a generic project title name. Research and development team, R&D, always the guys who are hands-on, right?
In this short, informative video, you will be briefed on the required protocol in regard to Project KV31, as well as receive an overview of future development plans.
Wow.
What is Project KV31?
Exactly what we're wondering.
Yeah.
But this is cool, because this video is much longer than the other ones we reacted to, 8 minutes. So it looks like we'll get a lot of questions answered here, hopefully.
Well, hopefully it's orientation to the project.
Yeah, great. Me and Rob are going through orientation. We're gonna be expert researchers on the case.
Project KV31 pertains to the study and development of the async low-proximity magnetic distortion system.
Oh, well, that's the portal.
For the sake of convenience, you may hear your peers refer to the project under any of the following titles: the machine, the door, the
back rooms. Yeah, that's what I was smirking because I read that just now.
Hallways. Unauthorized usage of these terms outside of the async research facility is strictly prohibited. The threshold without...
Whoa. It looks like it just glitched. But you hear that? Even you can't even use those terms. You can't even say them outside of like the internal company. That's pretty crazy. They're being really strict about this for good reason.
Async research facility is strictly prohibited. The threshold.
Oh, so like it looks like it skipped forward in the orientation, which sucks because that means we're probably gonna miss some parts of the orientation. Yeah. But you see how it jumped those few frames? That means something is hidden in those few frames, right?
So you want to go frame by frame?
Frame by frame, yeah.
Is strictly prohibited.
Okay, I'm gonna go frame by frame.
Okay.
So this
we saw this earlier on.
Yeah. So this looks like a layout of the backrooms, right? This is kind of like a map.
Right, and it also looks like the chip we saw earlier in a previous video.
Oh, right, yeah.
In a hidden video, remember?
Yeah, and look at this. See these little boxes? They're like the pillars, because we saw pillars in the back,
Pillars,
right?
or they could be holes to where people fall
Oh,
into.
yeah, they could also be holes. You're right.
Yeah.
Huh. All right. Let's see what's in the next frame. Whoa, whoa.
There we go.
Look at that.
Okay, read it. Not
Only one frame.
that.
It would do any good.
Not that it would do any good. What's that read?
I really want to know what it reads. Let's see.
Not that it would do any good.
This is literally only one frame.
Huh.
Something, something. Not that it would do any good. Something, something. What does that mean? Already continue? Looks like...
Let's continue.
All right, guys, if you can, if it's not a spoiler, let us know what it reads on the second line. We've read the first line, not that it would do any good, but if you know what the second line reads, please tell us. We need to know. How do you say it?
Inquiring minds want to know.
Want to know. There you go. Let's continue the orientation.
The threshold without guided supervision.
Well, that's a no-brainer.
Never enter the complex alone.
The complex.
All expeditions are to be comprised of no fewer than 3 individuals.
That's interesting. Ooh. Nope. What do you say? Something, look at this. Maybe he said, Vickers, look at this. Look at this is definitely what the second part of the phrase.
They're not bringing in a breadcrumb.
Oh yeah, why didn't they bring in the
rope? You know.
Yeah. Oh, they are.
Okay, there it is.
What are they saying?
Yeah, but that was 2 weeks ago.
That was 2
Less
weeks
than
ago.
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Now that was 2 weeks ago, I think is what he said.
Well, and hold it there, because about 2 weeks prior to this was when the first video was filmed, when they found the victim.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, but that was 2 weeks ago. I'm not thinking anything about it now.
We're gonna have to something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was 2 weeks ago. I'm not thinking anything about it now. I mean, do you really think that?
It's really hard to make out. You guys, if there's anything we're missing, make sure you let us know, because if it is something that Kane intentionally didn't want you to understand, then maybe we shouldn't know. But if it is something, let us know.
I really want to know.
Me too.
I mean, do you really think that actually somehow?
It looked like he turned to his friend and called out by his name and said, "You really something something."
It has.
I mean,
They both have
do you really
2
think
briefcases.
that
Are
actually-
Yeah.
I mean, do you really think that actually happened in this situation? I mean, there's too many variables.
There's something about this situation. There's too many variables. He just said. I heard that part. Like, I'll rewind just in case.
In this situation, I mean, there's too many variables.
Are you sure about the security team? There's too many variables. Something about this. I guess this guy is feeling nervous that it's not
It's
secure.
not so safe.
Yeah, it doesn't feel secure. Are you sure about this? There's too many variables.
Situation, I mean, there's too many variables.
I can't make it out.
Okay, wait. Look at this guy on the far left. He's wearing sandals with exposed feet.
Oh, really? But I'm looking at this guy. Look, you can see his ankle.
Yeah.
And also his feet seem dirty. I don't know why. Hold on, can we rewind?
Wait, look right there.
Oh, no, those are boots, it looks like. Those are leather boots.
Okay.
There's some sort of leather boot, but look at that. Why is there staining on the bottom of their trousers?
Things that actually happened in this situation, I mean, there's too many variables.
Or are you trying to see the feet?
In this situation, I mean, there's too many variables.
Yeah.
You're right. They're
Yeah, you
like
can see there's like a sole
rubber
right there.
boot of some type.
Yeah, it's just that this safety equipment is so bulky that it looks like they're not wearing any shoes. Something I'm noticing is they're walking really slow. I wonder if there's a reason for it. Maybe just because everything's so heavy. Like it could just be as simple as that. There's the hole again, but what are they saying? Do you know how? And then proceeds to say, how do you say it? Unintelligible, or you can't make it out.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Going north. Guys, can you hear this?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. You hear that noise like, in the background?
Picking that up too, yeah, and it's creating a suspense.
Yeah.
Guys, can you hear this?
It's not.
You know, it sounds like
Like
people,
cafeteria, like a group of people.
Talking in the distance.
Yeah.
Like so that cafeteria.
Reminds me of a
group
cafeteria.
People, something.
Yeah, like
where a lot of people
are gathered,
and it's almost an echo to their sound, the voice. Yeah.
I wonder, is it gonna be a lot of people, or is it gonna be like maybe it's like
All the missing persons.
maybe it's like the monsters creating like a sound to lure people in. Maybe it's a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Remember what the informational video said? Never go alone.
Right.
And he said, guys, can you hear this? And then he proceeds to start moving ahead. Maybe his friends left him behind. That's what horror movies always happens. Is someone goes off on their own and something bad happens.
Yeah.
That's a dead end. No, go around the other
Guys, can
side.
you hear this?
He's like, guys,
You're right. He was on his own.
yeah. Yeah, but also, wait. So is he saying the sound's coming from this dead end? Because look at that. There's another corner right around the side. Why didn't he check that before making before saying that it's coming from here exactly?
Let's see.
Hey guys, can you hear this?
Oh, I wonder if maybe the sound is coming from above. Because remember, we've made the correlation that the real world is like on top.
Mm-hmm.
So people can fall into the real world. What if we're hearing the real world right now?
That's right.
I wonder
Sure.
if that's the case.
So it's an actual, let's say, cafeteria.
Maybe
or
it
a group
is,
of
yeah.
people
Yeah,
in the real world.
right. That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking. That's
Interesting.
I thought you weren't supposed to be able to hear between these two. I thought like they're separate.
That's what I thought too, but maybe it's something new we're going to be learning.
Let's see.
It's going to come up.
I hope this guy rejoins his friends quick because he's gonna die if he doesn't. I have a feeling.
Hey,
Wait.
Whoa!
Did you say, and there were 3, but this guy was the 4th one, but he wasn't in with the original group. So maybe he's been trapped in there, or there was a change of time.
Do you see? They just disappeared, and,
Yeah.
and when he was calling out to them, they couldn't hear him.
Yeah.
So I guess it was some sort of trap. It just lured him in. Look at it; it would turn dark. Look at that. His friends, he didn't hear them, and boom, there's this flash of light.
Well,
It went dark.
It's a flash of time, I think.
Oh my gosh. I'm so confused. This is so
I'm so
interesting.
intrigued.
Me too.
Yeah.
Ready?
Play that black. Yep.
hey guys, can you hear this? Hey,
Imagine how freaky that must be if you're with a group of friends and you call out to them and
And you see them.
you see them, they have no reaction to
And
you.
then a flash.
And then they're gone, and it's like all of a sudden you're on your own.
Mm-hmm.
And the number one recommendation that was given was do not go alone. Oh boy. Are you ready?
Yeah. Let's let it roll.
guys.
It's like, guys.
Oh. Guys. George. Open.
Okay, what I would do at this point is I start running back the way it came.
Exactly.
Why is he
Where
going
did
the
that
other way?
come-
Why are you going that way, bro? Turn around to the vent and just book it back to the. Also, just this guy right here, right?
Guys.
Watch. He turns this way. And then he also turns the other way, right? Watch.
Guys.
When you turn back as this guy who's going through this environment, you look at the ground. They're not the thing that they're carrying to mark the way back.
Yeah.
It's not there, which implies maybe they went back to where they came from, which means that you definitely want to go back to where you came
Absolutely. Go back where you came from. And There's something that happened here in time.
Mm-hmm.
A glitch of time.
Oh, yeah, I wonder, is glitch of time or did he get sent to like a separate dimension? But
It
I
looked
think
exactly like.
it looked exactly like this one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you're correct that it was some sort of gap in
Let's
time. But yeah, especially the fact that we don't that rope that they're dragging or whatever it is they're dragging to mark their way. That fact that it's gone.
Yeah.
If you venture even deeper, you're definitely gonna get lost and not be able to find your way back. With this, you at least have a hope because you see the vent, so you know it's to the right of the vent.
But what's also interesting is he saw 3 guys walk past, and he's calling,
Which was them,
which was them, which means he was one of them.
right?
So he's out of himself, like an out of body experience of some type. He's looking at himself and
Are
his
you
other
sure?
2 colleagues.
I thought it was 4.
Oh, were there 4? Okay.
Let's see.
all right.
Let's see. Hold on.
I
hold on.
thought 3, but
Look at that. So from this guy's perspective, he's looking ahead. There's 3 guys in this thumbnail preview.
I see. Okay, so,
So
you're right. There were 4.
So he's looking at his friends, and the 3 of them are moving ahead. But why aren't his buddies confused? Like, wouldn't you think his buddies would be like, "Hey, where did Sam go?" or whatever this guy's name is?
Yeah.
Like, they're just waltzing like really casually with all their equipment as if he's still next to them.
Well, he was kind of behind them, so they probably haven't noticed him yet.
No, but he turned ahead of them.
He did. That's
He
right.
did.
Because he turned the corner
Right.
first.
And then he's like, "Guys, can you hear this?" And he turns around, and that's when they're finally catching up.
That's right.
Ooh,
Oh, let it roll, baby.
George,
George.
open.
George, and I call that guy
Ruben?
Vickers, but I don't know what he's saying.
Hey,
Wrong way.
He's going to get lost in the maze.
Yeah,
I'm with you. Just go right back where I came from. That's what I would do.
yeah.
where's this one?
What's this room? He said. That means he's already lost because he doesn't know what room he's in. Oops. So that was a time jump, clearly. Like he stopped recording, he started recording again, or the recording cut out until this point. This looks all. Oh, is that more
This
bodies?
is all new.
Yeah, this is all new. Is that like a fence in the back?
Yeah. And you look over it.
Reminds me like a train station, but it leads to nowhere.
Are bleachers?
Yeah. Oh, look at that garbage on the floor, whatever that is. Or is that blood?
It looks like another burnt out something.
Hmm.
Probably person.
It kind of looks like rocks as well. What is this? What is that room?
Those look like bleachers, though.
Yeah, like bleachers. And I don't know.
To see something, a
A
spectator's event.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, a lot of these rooms don't really make sense. There's like in the other one we watched, there's just a random couch in an empty room. There was some kitchen thing standing in the corner, and then there's like some tables in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
So. Do you hear the coughing? And
Someone mentioned coffee.
yeah, in one of our videos, someone mentioned in the comments that the people will cough. So maybe that's another reason to wear the gas mask. But why is he coughing if he's wearing a gas mask? You would think that would keep him safe, unless he's running out of air.
Yeah, or I'm wondering if it's an indicator of maybe the presence of this creature or being getting closer to him. And it just causes that. I don't know. Let's see.
Or maybe something happened to his mask. Maybe it got damaged, and he started hallucinating, and that's why we saw that weird thing where his friends disappeared.
Let's check it out.
Is this the way he came from? I mean, they came
I don't
from?
think so.
No? Okay.
He's lost.
Yeah. He has heavy breathing, which indicates strain, which no doubt is probably from the equipment and the fact that you're wearing a gas mask. When you're wearing a gas mask, it's very difficult to breathe.
Yeah, it's probably very hot in it.
Yeah, sweating. Oh, the ceiling is much lower than I thought.
Yeah,
Is it getting more narrow?
it seemed that way.
Why is he getting closer to this creepy dark hole? Why, does he have a flashlight? Oh, because
Ooh.
I heard him fumbling with something. What is that? It's like a cave.
Looks like a Mega Bloks room.
Ooh, is that a mural?
Trees, branches.
Oh, it's the same texture repeating. It's like a video game where you just paste a texture on an object and it just copies the texture all around. We haven't seen any room like this before.
A sledgehammer or an axe?
An axe. It looks like an axe. Look at the back. There's a wheelbarrow. I can rewind a little bit. See? Wheelbarrow.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Imagine the door behind just shuts and there's no light anywhere.
And those are old. They're wooden.
Really old.
Antique.
They're ancient even. So it seems like. So does that imply that people have fallen into this place for
a long time?
For a long time?
Yes. So it looks like I set up a stage.
It looks like a barn. You hear that?
Yeah. You know what that is?
I think that's the monster.
That's the creature coming.
Is it in the house? Don't you stand there, you doofus. Wow,
So he's out already. Huh.
he got really lucky because he could have just gotten killed right there.
Right.
I wonder why the monster didn't get him. Did it not hear him or spot him? Or was it still like in its stage of where like for example that one body where it's turning into the monster and so it's just starting to breathe but it hasn't started moving yet?
You bring up a lot of good questions.
Like it's like developing. It hasn't reached the stage where it's mobile quite yet. Like
Right.
it's evolving.
Yeah.
So. Was that him or was that the creature? You hear that? You hear that?
Yeah, I did.
It was like a much deeper, like gruffy
Yeah.
growl. So I don't think that's him. Unless he's turning into one of those things himself. And then he starts making those noises.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Clearly lost. Clearly lost.
Imagine being in this situation.
I am. And that's what makes these so creepy.
Yeah. Because, like, where do you go? What do you do?
You're all alone. You're in this labyrinth. You know this creature. You can hear the creature.
Yeah, you could hear it earlier. But he doesn't know because we've seen the found footage #1 where we saw the creature. But he has
doesn't
no
know.
idea.
Right.
Whoa. Look at that. It's like a different type of wall. It's like bricks.
Yeah. We have an exit.
And you hear him cough again?
It's like an exit door. Yeah, he's coughing.
Looks like an exit. The color looks like an exit at least. But it doesn't say exit. Oh, no, I see it now. It's a person running to a door.
Yeah.
Let me clear the frame. Yeah, you can tell it's one of those signs where it's like run this way in case of emergency, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but this looks like this looks like even though it says it's an exit, right? Doesn't this look more like a research room?
I was gonna say that it looks like an observational window.
Yeah, because the observation
A
window,
one-way.
but also the door has caution on it, like the caution strips.
Right.
So usually you don't have caution strips on your exit. So this is kind of
That's a good point.
this is kind of
That's
contradictory.
a really good point. Yeah.
Huh. Because you don't want people to hesitate when they're running for an exit. Also, is that a keypad?
That is keypad.
It looks kind of weird. You also wouldn't have that on an exit door. Because you just want to swing. Oh, well, that was really easy to open.
Just going
Ooh,
back into the research facility.
that's not part of the research facility, though. That's part of this.
I think it's not the actual research
Right.
facility, but it's a replica of it.
No, I don't think it's a replica even. I think this is something else.
Let's see.
That looks familiar. Hold on. Remember the secret video we watched?
I remember that. Yeah.
Remember the guy was sitting in a chair looking at the screen and out the window.
Out the window.
So
Exactly.
he was maybe. Is this the spot?
And the
from
mainframe's in the background.
Yeah. Is this the spot? So that person was
think so.
looking out and monitoring
think
through
so.
the observational window,
Yeah.
as you said.
Yep.
And
Could
why-
be. I think so.
Why does it have an exit sign on this room? This isn't an exit. Huh. This looks like a dead end, right? Just hear the sounds.
Hello?
Oh. It detected him. Or something. Wait. What if it detected him or something else? Like, what if it detected the presence of the monster following him? Because when he first stepped in, and when he pressed the button, it let him just fine, like as if it's okay to let him through. But it kicked in a
He
few
knew
seconds
the
after.
combination.
Well, no, I think it was just a couple of simple buttons. He wouldn't have known the combination.
But which? So just buttons to let him in. Not
Yeah. Like it just buzzed
something
him
to
in.
lock the door. Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't like the sound.
This goes back to the 2 videos back.
Yeah, it's like the diagrams, right?
Huh?
What is this supposed to be? Hold on. Is any of this eligible? I don't think so. 9942
X squared.
PFT 3312. I want to make out what the words say, but they're just too blurry. This looks like the door, right? Like this is the portal, and it's connected to these machines via wires. And when you go through the portal, I guess they're pointing to here. But what is this?
And you have an arrow pointing to the left. Is that the door? Where you go through
Oh,
the
yeah,
portal?
you're right. Actually, this is the
And this would
portal.
be one of those
Machines.
magnetic generators.
I see now. Yeah, so this leads into the back rooms. This is the portal. This is just some sort of machine. Maybe this is the observational room in front of the portal. That's where we've been seeing the
The
recordings
control
from.
room.
Yeah.
The control room.
Yeah, and it's about 9.6 feet, it says.
Right. The
Standard
threshold. And
Oh,
they called the portal the threshold. So you walk through
Beyond the
the
threshold.
threshold. Yeah, into the portal.
but is the standard? It says standard over there. Is that from the real world? So is this the back rooms down here?
Well, right.
I think this is the back rooms down here. No.
So, yeah.
Let's see. As it scrolls down, maybe it'll give us more
It
hints.
is. It's a back room.
Yeah, because of the weird pillars, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because when they're walking down,
Oh, you know what this is?
what?
This might be that control room where he's in right now. See, so window. Oh, there's another window here.
No.
Maybe not. No.
Yeah. I think this is the back rooms. Eerie sound.
See, on the bottom, these are, I think, symbols for computer monitors,
Oh yeah.
computer workstations. Maybe.
Huh. Maybe. Yeah. I wonder what the circle is.
Complex.
Complex. Ah, come on.
I know.
Complex.
He's forcing us to beg for more. right?
More. Yeah. Give us more. That was 8 minutes. It flew by so fast.
Wow. Yeah, it went by quickly. And I do want more. These are great.
Wow. I think out of the ones we've been reacting to today, this one's my favorite. Because it showed us the researchers going in and showed how he got separated from his group. And it's also giving us a little bit of like behind the scenes. And then we saw that weird place that the alarm suddenly went off. What are you thinking?
So sorry about saying the obvious, but I just want to see more, because as we see each video, we're just learning a little bit more, and I want to know kind of what happened to this guy.
Yeah, I want to see more specifically with this guy.
Yeah.
Not just anyone else.
Yeah, right. And I think he fell into some type of glitch in time. He got separated from his group, but there was a time element involved there. And
Right.
What happened? And how did that happen? And obviously this control room here is in the back room, and it's not just a replica. So
Yeah, and guys, there's
I
several
want to know
things-
more. I
Yeah.
want to know more.
Specifically, there's several things I want to know, like what happened that separated him from his friends. Why couldn't they hear him? What is that one room that the alarm went off in, and why did the alarm go off? And why did the monster, even though it was nearby, not go after this dude and slaughter him?
Right, yeah.
Like I'm wondering all these things, and if you guys know the answer, and it won't be spoilers to let us know, then tell us. If it is a spoiler, then wait till we finish the
Tell you what,
series.
don't, not a spoiler alert, but maybe give a hint.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's going to spoil, don't spoil it. Just
Don't spoil it.
give
Yeah.
us a hint.
But if it's
trigger our mind a little bit more.
yeah, but we are very, very curious to see what's going on because this is crazy.
Yeah. This is awesome.
I want to do another one.
This is a great idea too, actually.
Yeah.
Shall we?
We shall. But before we do, we're going to wrap up this video. We hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the video to let us know that you want to see more. And stay tuned for the next one because we're definitely going to go on to the next one. And check out our Backrooms playlist to see all of our reactions.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
All right. Take care, guys.